The secret psychology of procrastination and how it silently steals your future. Ever caught yourself staring at a to-do list, knowing you should start that project, hit the gym, or tackle that report, but instead, you scroll through your phone telling yourself, "I'll do it tomorrow"? If this sounds familiar, you're not alone. Procrastination grips millions, turning ambitious plans into endless delays. But here's the secret. It's not just laziness or poor time management. Deep in your brain, a sneaky psychological mechanism makes putting things off feel oddly comforting in the moment, while quietly sabotaging your long-term dreams. Imagine a thief slipping into your life, stealing opportunities one postponed task at a time. The good news? Science reveals how to break free with techniques that take just 30 seconds. No superhuman willpower required. Let's unpack the hidden psychology behind this habit and reclaim your future. At its core, procrastination is a battle in your brain's reward system, where dopamine plays the starring role. Dopamine, often called the feel-good neurotransmitter, motivates us by signaling pleasure and reward. Evolution wired our brains to prioritize immediate gratification for survival. Think grabbing food now instead of planning a hunt later. In modern life, this translates to choosing Netflix over studying because the instant dopamine hit from entertainment feels better than the delayed satisfaction of achievement. Research shows that procrastinators often have dopamine dysregulation. Their brains don't release enough dopamine when thinking about future tasks, making them seem unrewarding and overwhelming. Instead, they chase quick wins like social media likes or snacks, which flood the system with dopamine spikes. This isn't random, it's tied to the brain's limbic system, which handles emotions and impulses, clashing with the prefrontal cortex, responsible for planning and self-control. When faced with a daunting task, the limbic system screams, "Avoid discomfort," while the prefrontal cortex whispers, "Think long-term." Procrastination wins when the emotional brain overpowers the rational one, creating a habit loop. Delay, feel temporary relief, repeat. Genetic factors even play a part. Variations in dopamine-related genes can make some people more prone to this, turning procrastination into a trait rather than a choice. Studies on active procrastinators, those who delay but thrive under pressure, reveal dopamine's motivational activation. It can energize last-minute bursts, but for chronic delayers, it reinforces avoidance. Over time, this imbalance reduces attention and error processing in the brain, making it harder to start tasks at all. But why does this feel so comfortable short-term? It's a self-soothing mechanism. Postponing avoids the anxiety of potential failure or boredom, providing instant emotional relief. A mini vacation for your mind. Psychologists call this mood repair, where procrastination temporarily boosts your mood by dodging stress. However, this comfort is illusory. The brain's bias toward instant gratification, known as temporal discounting, undervalues future rewards, making tomorrow seem infinitely far away. This evolutionary shortcut helped ancestors survive immediate threats, but backfires in a world of deadlines and goals. Now, let's confront the dark side, how procrastination silently erodes your future. It's not just about missed deadlines. It's a compounding thief that chips away at opportunities, health, and self-worth. Chronically delaying tasks leads to rushed, subpar work, increasing stress and anxiety as deadlines loom. Over time, this builds into broken dreams, unrealized careers, strained relationships, and financial setbacks. For instance, procrastinating on skill building might mean passing up promotions, as colleagues who act promptly advance faster. In academics, it correlates with lower grades and higher dropout rates, derailing long-term educational goals. Neuroscience shows repeated procrastination alters brain structure. It strengthens avoidance pathways while weakening executive function, making future delays even easier. This creates a vicious cycle where small delays snowball into major regrets. Health-wise, procrastinators often skip exercise or checkups, leading to poor sleep, irregular eating, and chronic conditions like hypertension. Emotionally, it undermines confidence. Each "I'll do it later" reinforces a narrative of unreliability, fostering guilt and depression. In the workplace, it kills productivity and rapport, potentially stalling careers. Think missed networking events or unfinished projects that could have led to breakthroughs. Long-term, it burdens future you with today's unfinished business. As psychologists note, procrastination shifts costs to your later self, eroding overall life satisfaction. Real-life examples illustrate this theft vividly. Consider a young professional, Alex, who procrastinates on updating their resume. Short-term, it feels fine, more time for hobbies. But months later, a dream job opens, and Alex scrambles, submitting a rushed application that gets rejected. Opportunity stolen. Or Sarah, a student delaying essay writing for social media. She pulls all-nighters, gets mediocre grades, and misses scholarships, altering her educational trajectory. In relationships, procrastinating on tough conversations can lead to resentment buildup, ending partnerships that could have thrived. Even entrepreneurs suffer. Delaying product launches due to perfectionism means competitors seize the market first, turning potential empires into what-ifs. These stories highlight how procrastination doesn't just delay tasks. It delays life milestones, from financial independence to personal growth. The insidious part? It masquerades as harmless. Just one more episode seems trivial, but aggregated over years, it equates to thousands of lost hours. Surveys show procrastinators report higher regret in later life, wishing they'd acted sooner on health, finances, or passions. It's a silent saboteur because the costs accrue gradually. A skipped workout here, a postponed goal there, until one day you realize your future looks dimmer than imagined. But escape is possible, and it doesn't require Herculean effort. Science offers quick 30-second techniques to hack your brain's wiring, leveraging dopamine and habit formation for immediate shifts. These aren't vague advice. They're rooted in psychology, designed to bypass resistance and build momentum. First, the 30-second rule. When a task pops up, commit to just 30 seconds of action. No more. Open the document, lace up your shoes, or jot one note. Why it works. It tricks your brain into starting, releasing a small dopamine hit from progress, which often propels you further. Micro habits like this bypass overwhelm by shrinking the perceived effort, rewiring neural pathways over time. In 30 seconds, you've shattered inertia, perfect for Milam moments. Second, the 5-second rule from Mel Robbins. Countdown 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and launch into the task. This interrupts overthinking, activating the prefrontal cortex before the limbic system hijacks you. It's a rapid reset that builds decisiveness, turning hesitation into habit. Users report it curbs procrastination by creating an instant action reflex, with dopamine rewarding the quick win. Third, the 2-minute rule. A close cousin. If a task takes under 2 minutes, do it immediately, but start with 30 seconds to ease in. This clears small hurdles like replying to emails, preventing backlog buildup. Psychologically, it fosters a sense of accomplishment, boosting dopamine and motivation for bigger goals. Combine with visualization. In 30 seconds, picture the relief of completion, aligning short-term comfort with long-term gains. These techniques are fast because they target dopamine directly. Small actions create immediate rewards, reprogramming the brain from avoidance to approach. Start with one, say, the 30-second rule, and track wins to reinforce the loop. Over weeks, procrastination weakens as habits solidify. In wrapping up, procrastination's secret psychology lies in your brain's dopamine-driven preference for short-term ease over long-term triumph, a mechanism that comforts now but steals futures through accumulated regrets and missed chances. By understanding this, rooted in reward systems, genetic influences, and neural conflicts, you gain power to change. Implement these 30-second hacks today and watch delays dissolve into decisive action. You'll not only reclaim productivity, but build a future brimming with achieved goals, reduced stress, and unshakable confidence. Don't wait. Count down now and step into the life you deserve.